This week on Verminators, Roman meets his match.
You're not gonna kill the animal, right?
I gotta get my kill on. That's what I do.
A close encounter with a skunk.
See ya.
And an attic infestation you have to see to believe.
Gotta bring the camera up here. I'm gonna show the tenants what they're up against.
ISOTech is one of the busiest pest control companies in the region. Mike Masterson is on call 24 hours a day.
Hey, Tim, what's going on? Yeah, what do you got? Pigeons? Okay. Okay, who do I need to see? Shad? Hi, bye-bye. Shad just called in. He's got a problem with, I guess, some pigeons at his apartment complex. Actually, it brings back nightmares, because when I first got into this industry, I went up for a pigeon job in a bell tower of a church. And as I climbed all the way up to the top, the door was jammed. And I just started pushing as hard as I could. And eventually the door popped open and all these droppings of pigeons came down. Pigeon droppings in my hair, my eyes. Well, if that's not bad enough, one of the problems is you can pick up different diseases from those droppings. And guess what? I got them. I was sick for about a month. So sometimes when I get these calls, I learned my lesson. It is not gonna happen again.
This house is the perfect place for a pigeon infestation. Plenty of shelter and no natural predators.
Hi, how are ya?
Hey, good, Mike with ISOTech.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Let me show you why I called. We got a pretty bad pigeon infestation on our roof here.
Pigeons are common in large cities and one of the most destructive pests. Their caustic droppings eat through paint and concrete, and at Shad's house, this ceiling.
This is probably one of the biggest casualties of it.
When did this happen?
The first one happened about 6 to 8 months ago, and then we had more collapse actually just about a week ago.
Wow. I don't want to be a bad, guest here, but
Right.
Chad, that just smells nasty.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like, I'm coming up the stairs almost gagging as I'm
Yeah.
walking up here going, this place reeks.
Oh yeah, it does. We've cleaned this about 2 weeks ago, and this is the mess already again. There goes one right now. And then they kind of go right up through those eaves there, and that's all the buildup that we get.
When was the last time you cleaned all that up?
It's probably been about 4 months since we've gotten up there to take care of that, so.
Wow.
Yeah, it builds
We're
up pretty
talking about
fast.
5 inches there.
Yeah, absolutely. And then this is my roommate, Sarah. This is her room.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
Mike,
Sorry.
nice to meet you.
And then she's got some of the stuff on the window there.
It's got a lot of bird stuff out all over here, and they also enter in through this opening in the roof up here.
As pigeon droppings dry, they can break down, become airborne, and contaminate the air with deadly fungi.
They don't ever come in here, but we hear like a lot of loud noises from this corner.
Yeah, it gets
So.
bad.
So do you hear them up in the ceiling right
Yeah,
above?
and then our closet has a weird little entrance. We've lifted it up, and like a lot of bird feathers and other
I was gonna
like
say, it
stuff.
looks like some bird feathers are hanging
Yeah.
out of there right now.
This is probably the worst area that gets it, right through the
Oh,
attic
wow.
right up there.
I can hear them up there already.
Yeah. Occasionally in here, you'll hear them fall down into the wall and get stuck down at the bottom.
Now, have you lifted this panel up?
Once, we lasted about 3 seconds doing that.
I was gonna say, with all this droppings here, is this from when you opened it up?
No,
or
we
is this...
cleaned up after that. That's just all the stuff that squeezes through.
Oh my gosh. How long has this been going on in here?
As long as I've lived here, which has been over a year, so.
Wow. Why haven't you done something sooner?
It's been, trying to figure out how to go about it best.
I noticed when I walked up, you had an owl there.
Right.
Owls are a natural pigeon predator, But pigeons are highly intelligent and can easily spot a fake.
Doesn't look like you're doing too good a
Yeah,
job.
it does nothing for us.
Have you tried anything else?
Just a whole lot of pounding. Just, you know, see if that scares them away, but that doesn't really seem to do
That's
anything.
not doing anything
so,
either.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Pigeons are difficult to control. Some communities have taken to feeding them birth control to keep the population down.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at everything and I'm just like, you're in trouble. This ain't like just a little problem. This is bad.
Yeah.
I have to tell you right now, I'm looking at this house and I mean, I'm feeling really sorry for these kids. They are so naive. They don't even know the diseases that they're breathing in from just the droppings. You know, there's almost 68 different types of diseases carried by pigeons. And I'd say he's got about 40 of them right there. It's disgusting. Get out of here!
Before he can inspect the attic, Mike must protect himself against the mites pigeons carry.
This is so I don't get mites in my hair. This is so I don't get mites in my eyes.
The parasites feed on blood by attacking the skin of the host. But in humans, they will also burrow under fingernails, into the nose cavity, and even attack the eyes.
And this is so I don't die today.
Across town, Roman is on a call to a Hollywood Hills home under attack. In suburban Hills, residents are under constant siege by pests and vermin. As an exterminator, Roman sees the world differently than most people. Wherever he looks, he sees potential threats.
Looking for termite damage. Nice tree. Nice tree for bees. Nice little highway, super highway, rodents. Hi, how are you? I'm Roman from ISOTech.
Hi, Giuseppe. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Giuseppe. So we have a problem with the rodents. You
Main
hearing,
problem, probably the rodents.
you're hearing things at
In
night.
the attic.
You're hearing things keeping you up at night.
Not keeping me up.
Not enough where you can hear.
Yeah.
Some other issues.
Probably ants.
Oh, okay. That's not a problem. That's a quick fix.
Okay. You're not gonna kill the animal, right? Can we take them away, or I don't want the animal to die in the attic or you know in a trap in a very gruesome way, you know.
Thrill to kill is where I'm at. That's why I do this. Where else can I kill things and get away with it? Eat up, rat boy. Yeah, we'll figure something out.
Would you like to see the access to the roof?
Yeah, I just want to take, what I would love to do is take a walk around.
Help yourself. Careful your head.
A lot of brush, a lot of places for them to hide.
Since fire in Griffith Park, lots of animals come down looking for food. You have to come here at like 5 o'clock in the morning. And then there is the path.
Okay.
The rats more on the lines, you know.
Yeah, they move just as quick on a line as they do on the ground.
Oh my God.
That line goes right to your rooftop.
Roof rats avoid predators by sticking to high ground. In urban environments, power lines and trees provide easy access to homes where they find food and shelter.
I'm gonna walk around your house, around the perimeter area. That neighbor's asking for trouble. Open way into their chimney. Wow.
Yes, that one is the place.
Yeah.
What is this stuff? This black stuff here?
These are Argentine ants.
No, not the ants. This thing is. It's full of them.
Yeah, those are droppings from rodents. Yeah, they're all over. You got ants and rodents in your garage. Yeah, you're being invaded.
Coming up, homeowner
You're not gonna kill the animal, right?
versus Verminator.
I gotta get my kill on. That's what I do.
Then, Mike faces the attic of horrors.
This is disgusting.
Roman is on a multiple pest call. After his initial inspection, Roman has bad news.
You got ants and rodents in your garage. Yeah, you're being invaded.
But there's a problem.
You're not gonna kill the animal, right?
You got the ants and your rodents high
And low.
low, so we need to do something. Okay.
Can you check the attic as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna check your attic.
Because I think that is the worst problem. Here, right up there.
Okay. Squeeze into that hole up there.
That goes right into the attic.
Goes right in. Let me go get my ladder. You won't have to go with me in there.
No.
I'll go by myself.
Yeah, of
Okay.
course. All right.
I'll go get my ladder. He's got problems in his attic, and they're coming in where they're running along those lines. I'll know more when I get up there. The other issue, he doesn't want me to kill anything. So I gotta find a way to handle this without upsetting him and getting rid of the problem. And that's what normally I'm paid to do, is to kill, not to relocate. We got a bunch of problems here. I'm at a loss. I was hoping to kill something today.
Signs of rat infestation litter the attic floor.
There's just so many droppings over here. Pretty big size. Yeah, he's making his way. He's making his way through here, that's for sure.
Local fires have driven hordes of rats out of their habitat and into hillside homes. As rats search for a new nest, they cautiously explore potential areas before finally settling in. Once an infestation takes hold, they will destroy insulation with urine and feces and cause costly electrical and plumbing problems.
If there's any holes, and I see one, that's not sealed. There's nothing covering that up. They come right through there.
Oh, okay.
They're coming through that line in the back and at night. I don't think there's any in here right now. Get some steel cloth and just basically tack that up, and that'll keep them out. Simple fix. No more coming in.
Sealing these holes will solve the problem, and no rats had to die. But the ants are a different story. There's only one way to deal with these pests. Wipe them out.
Slab.
Yeah,
They're underneath your slab, about 3 or 4 feet in the ground. They're eating on your dog food.
yeah.
Argentine ants are a mere 1/8 of an inch long. But in their relentless drive for food and water, they will send wave after wave of invaders, taking over the home and making them almost impossible to control.
I can give them a virus. I'm just gonna treat right here.
Yeah.
Right, this little line right here, that'll take care of it. These ones eventually will infect those ones. Because see how they touch each other? See how they run it, boom, they touch each other? They get it that quick. The more I hit, the better it is. It's kind of like well, I don't want to say this, it's kind of like dropping a bomb in a crowd. The more you hit, the more you affect.
I don't like that.
You don't like that term?
No.
Okay, it's kind of like, you didn't like the bomb in the crowd analogy. I can't help it. This is, you know, that's what it does. It affects them all. Okay. This is a virus cocktail.
Roman uses Termidor, a colorless, odorless, tasteless poison that he will deliver in a small dose to avoid too quick a kill.
The ants will get sick, and then they won't die right away. If you mix this stuff wrong, you'll end up killing them, and that won't do it. You want them to take it back in the ground, back to the colony.
Argentine ants can create super colonies with several queens. Roman's stealth attack is the only way to take them out for good.
Kill the queen, you kill the problem. I'm all about killing the problem.
I had him move his truck so I could see the cracks. Because like I said before, these ants are in the ground. They're in these cracks. Like, look at this. Look at this. You can just pull that under. Look at this. Look at it. Here's the ant colony right here. We're just gonna give them a little spray. It's not gonna kill them. It's gonna get them sick first. That's what I wanna do. I wanna give them a virus. They'll clean each other. They'll get it on them. And then they'll just pass it from one to another. That made my day. At least I got to kill something today.
So I treated it,
Yep.
but gotta kind of get that dog food out of there.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I would trim the trees a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
We're good. We're good. He's got an environmentalist, sensitive side to him. Wants to save everything, doesn't want to kill anything. And I hate to tell him, my job is to kill. That's what I do.
Next on Verminators, Mike braves the infested attic
The tenants, what they're up against.
That's 5 inches.
Nasty.
and leaves with more than a new client.
These mites are in places they shouldn't even be.
4 students share this older home, but are eager to get rid of a flock of unwanted roommates. However, Mike is worried that the roommates don't realize how dangerous this situation is.
I'm gonna go up there.
Right.
Really want to see how bad it is.
Oh, sure.
And then I gotta ask you a question. You ever hear of histoplasmosis?
No.
Okay. It's a disease that the pigeons carry.
Histoplasmosis is a disease caused by the fungus Histoplasma capsulatum. It can spread from bird droppings to humans. The fungus will cause skin ulcers, and if inhaled, will cause chest pains and severe dry coughing. If the fungus spreads to other organs, it can be fatal.
You might want to get some screens for Sarah and also clean that all up, move her bed away from the window.
Okay.
And guess what else? You got mites being flown right in there, too.
Okay.
So she's probably going to start getting a little irritated, little bites here and there.
Bird mites are blood-feeding parasites that lay their eggs in bird nests. Once hatched, they search for warm-blooded hosts, and like bedbugs, will happily feed on humans when pigeons aren't around.
Let's gear up here.
I'm gonna try to add a few more years to your life.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, gosh. Oh, dude.
The problem is worse than Mike imagined. Droppings coat every inch of the attic. To cause this amount of damage, pigeons would have to have been nesting in the attic for
Hey,
generations.
Shad, did you want any breakfast eggs? Oh, my God. Look at the droppings on this. I mean, we're talking 6 inches of droppings. And I'm telling you, if I wasn't wearing this respirator, I probably couldn't even handle the odor of this thing. This is just unbelievable. You know, this is so crazy up here. I've got to bring the camera up here. I'm going to show the tenants what they're up against. One thing you got to make sure is you don't fall through the ceiling. It's almost like they've turned cannibalistic up here. Look at that thing. The body's been literally eaten away. Oh my gosh, look at down there. It's in between the walls. No wonder what they're hearing. This guy's trapped down there and doesn't even know it. Look at that. There we go. He's trapped, looking up here, doesn't know how to get out of there. It's nasty. Look at them all over there. Look at that. Hey, check out of here. Boy, that's not a good sign. Wow, look at that. That is trouble right there, boy. Can you imagine pigeons getting caught up in those things, opening up those?
An electrocuted pigeon would be the perfect start to a deadly fire in the attic.
Droppings are getting sucked right from here, right into there, going through. Boom, look at that. You can see right down into their walkway, right into their hallway here, into their bathroom. Yeah, is there a problem here? Man, you better believe it. I think I need to show Shad what's going on up here. Holy moly, that's unbelievable.
These are my other roommates. This is Jorge and Gary.
How you doing, guys? Dude, it's so bad that if I told you, you wouldn't believe it. So what I did is I took pictures. I'm gonna show you what we're dealing with here.
Oh,
See
what
him?
the heck?
You see him moving? Now look at the droppings. That's 5 inches right there.
Nasty.
That's the droppings. Guys, that's all their feces.
oh, God.
What you're not seeing right now is all the mites jumping out of all this bird crap. It's literally all over us right now as we're moving around in here. So guys, we got a major, major problem up there. And this is what's worrying me more than anything, is you guys have been breathing it in. Histoplasmosis carried by these birds, and you guys are living in it.
Yeah. When Mike came down and showed us that footage, it was shocking. Like seeing all the birds that were up there, the birds that's trapped, you know, the dead birds, all of that stuff.
The number one thing is seclusion. We're gonna seal off all these areas so no new birds can penetrate in.
Great.
Next thing is gonna have to clean it up. So we're gonna have to get up there and clean up all those droppings that are in there. Okay. Third thing is we're gonna have to disinfect it, especially with the mites, because I have to tell you, as I've been standing here, I mean, I'm trying to be Mr. Cool right now, but my legs are itching me so bad from the mites that have been crawling up my pant leg and up my socks, and it's worked themselves all the way up.
Okay.
And I'm not happy right now.
Yeah, I
I'm
can
gonna tell you that right now. So I want to get out and spray myself down.
Right.
But one of the things is we got to get this confined so you don't have a reinfestation.
Right.
Well, you got it. No problem at all. I'll be back with all the guys because this ain't a one-man show.
Yeah.
So, all right, take care.
Thanks, man. It's disgusting. Like, you know, it really concerns me, especially with Sayre's bed right by the window. The mites, all the, you know, the draft that we're pulling through, all that stuff right down through the ceiling. It's more of a health concern even than I could have imagined. You know, we thought it was just pests. We didn't even understand the beginning or the inner workings of how much health concern this really is.
You know, all I want to do right now is get home and take a shower. You know, these mites are in places they shouldn't even be. God, they're like itching everywhere.
Mike will return with his top bird crew for a full-scale treatment. But with the pigeons this entrenched, the Verminators may finally have met their match. Still to come on Verminators, the guys track an elusive skunk.
I have all this horrible odor everywhere.
Okay, pick it up and see ya. That's what I was trying to avoid.
Then a full-force attack on the pigeon-infested attic.
It is just loaded. I mean, loaded, out of control.
7:45 a.m. Mike's best men are gearing up for a full-scale treatment at a pigeon-infested house. But first, an emergency call from a mother in trouble.
Jamie. Mike. The lady's name is Jessica, and evidently she's having a problem with a skunk under the house. Hi, Jessica. I'm Mike with ISOTech.
Nice to meet you.
This is
Thank you
Jamie.
so much for coming.
Nice to
Hi.
meet you.
Come on in.
Go ahead.
I've had skunks for about the last 2 months. As the winter time has come, it's gotten a lot colder, and I think I've just kind of gotten infested here underneath the house. I have all this horrible odor everywhere. I have air fresheners everywhere. The last 2 weeks, 2 days in a row, been sprayed. And my dogs, they go crazy for them, and they've also been sprayed. I've had to give them special washes. And
which areas do you smell the odor worst?
towards this little vent here is the popular stinker. So that's one.
Smell it?
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely have a problem. Yeah, look at this. I mean, there's something inside here.
Yeah, wow.
So they've already chewed through it all.
It really stinks like gas, and it's almost intoxicating. You feel trapped. There's nowhere to get that clean, fresh air. I mean, especially all the air, all the smell just goes up into the bedrooms, and it's just hard to sleep at night when it's so bad like that.
Jessica's biggest concern is her young son, who suffers from asthma. The stench fills his bedroom and makes breathing even more difficult.
See that? That's your soil right there. See, look there where my light
Oh
shined.
my God!
Yeah, so this is falling away.
Why is that? Is it because they're pulling on it?
And that could be because they are pulling at the ductwork, pulling this actually down.
See how screwed up everything is?
Yeah, we'll get this sealed up for you right away, especially if he's got asthma.
Tracking a skunk infestation is simple. All Mike has to do is follow his nose.
Oh, yeah.
This was in place, but I just given up. My little white flag is up, so I just...
Let me take a quick peek in there.
There also is another spot.
Oh, yeah, this is a big opening.
In the wild, skunks live in burrows and dens. They can dig their own, but prefer to take over pre-existing dens, making this crawl space an inviting home.
Opening right through there.
What are you seeing in there, Jamie? What's in that corner over there on the right?
This is where the skunks will go ahead and come in here, get warm, wrapped around at night. You can see one here, and then you can move over here to the right and you see another one. What you do is just hang out here, stay warm, cuddle up, mate.
Oh, yeah.
There's another one in here.
Oh, wow.
And that's really close to where her son's room is at.
Right.
Yeah, this is the vent goes into the son's room.
Okay.
There are plenty of signs of skunk activity under the boys' room, but the skunks themselves are nowhere to be seen. Based on the tracks and burrows, Jamie thinks they may be dealing with a family of 2 or more skunks.
They're going into those areas, they're feeding. They got your trash cans right here. Perfect food for them.
The first step is to set live traps in the crawl space, in case the skunks are hidden deep under the house. Skunks are omnivores and eat almost anything. However, every tech has his own strategy for skunk bait.
I have my own little recipe, which works really good. I put some lettuce, and on top of the lettuce, I'll crack an egg. Yummy. Get it nice and good. Then I'll put 2 eggs on each side of the lettuce. That one back there. They'll go ahead and crawl in here. They'll smell the bait, especially the egg. They get in the back, start feeding. As soon as they touch this back door, will lock just like that. Before you know it, it's caught and can't come out.
As Jamie preps the next trap, Mike seals the crawl space to discourage the skunks from returning.
Okay, perfect.
They'll put the trap right here, right in the opening. You know, first thing the skunk sees when it goes in is the trap. They'll smell the bait, boom, get caught.
Okay, this is what I want you to do.
Beautiful.
That's it. Good job.
Having ISOTech here really opened my eyes to the problem. I had no idea that it was so big. It was scary to begin with, and now that they've really investigated, I realized that I have a big problem under my house.
Even a raccoon or any other animal could have just gone straight up into that boy's room. Good news is Jessica's house is sealed. Her son's room is secured. Yeah, I think we did a great job. I think she'll be happy, and the one thing we know for sure is she's safe.
Next, the Verminators battle an epic infestation.
Up to about 60 pigeons are living up in the attic. I mean, out of control.
They say it's real bad, it's real nasty.
These students are under attack. Pigeons have infested every nook and cranny of their house, creating a deadly cocktail of fungus and parasites. Mike calls in his best men to take down the threat.
I just got a call from Mike. Apparently it's a pretty bad pigeon problem.
I guess it calls for cleaning up all the pigeon droppings and doing some pigeon exclusion.
Yeah, Mike said it's a pretty unsanitary situation. We never know what we get, but usually pigeon jobs are nasty.
We've done a couple jobs with pigeons, so it's real nasty. So they say it's real bad.
The guys on the job, it's gonna be Santos, Joe Valle, Sam, Chris, and myself.
That's how we do it. We show up in a big team. Everyone handles a certain part of the house. Everyone knows their job. Everyone's moving, and you know, we get in and get out.
Hey, what's up, Mike?
Mike. Hey, guys, you got a big one today, man. You got a huge pigeon infestation up in the attic. Up to about 60 pigeons are living up there. You got pigeon nests, so first thing is I need a volunteer that's gonna go up into the attic first.
I'll go. I'll do it.
All right, Gary.
Gary will handle the extraction of baby pigeons still in the attic.
There's about 4 nests, 2 in the front, 2 in the back. Pull those out, we'll bring them over to the Humane Society. What I need is somebody to fog the attic, because it is just loaded with mites. I mean, loaded, out of control. Okay, Joe, you got that.
Joe will take out thousands of bird mites with the Actisol fogging unit.
I need a team down here. And what I'd like to do is get all this area cleaned up, power wash it.
Oh, that's me, Mike.
That's you, okay.
Santos will power wash the exterior to eliminate layers of bird droppings, then deploy bird spikes to keep the pigeons away.
Last thing we have left is in the hallway of the apartment. There's about a 3-foot section of ceiling drywall that just totally came down. So literally you can see up into the attic, and the mites are literally coming down into these guys' homes. So we need to get that re-stuccoed and just looking nice.
Yeah.
Okay, go grab your stuff.
Once treatment begins, this house will be a toxic battlefield.
Looks like we're moving in the right direction. Santos, I can already hear on the roof doing the power washing, which is great. We still got some visitors up there we're gonna have to scare off.
That's a fat one, too. Look at him. Little mashed potatoes on the side. With some gravy.
Are these the birds? I'm gonna take them to the Humane Society. Okay, we'll give you a new home.
After this, dude, we're gonna go eat lunch, dog.
You wanna see why? Look at this.
Outside, the massive cleaning effort has gotten the attention of a neighbor.
I'm so happy that you guys are cleaning this mess from the pigeons. I have a new truck, and it just bothers me that I have to go get it washed every week.
Next, Sam and Gary head into the attic to tackle the toughest job.
We're gonna go on up there and go ahead and start the cleaning process.
Pretty nice.
What?
Scrape?
No, you're scrape on vacuum.
Okay.
It trickles down, you know. I'm up here.
There's no easy way to clean buildup this intense. It's extremely hard work in a wasteland of filth. Before this job is done, Sam and Gary will remove 5 bags of pigeon droppings, nests, and carcasses. With cleanup completed, the entire team moves on to the final phase of treatment.
We're done cleaning. Now we're just doing all pigeon exclusion.
Gary's doing all the exclusion work around these openings, and then Santos is doing the spikes on the outside.
He's doing the spikes. You can see the spikes on the outside, that little ledge. They're gonna come in, they try to rest on that little ledge on the outside. They sit on that little spike, they can't, they fly away.
All the house needs now is a little patchwork and a lot of air freshener.
When I walked up there, it was just unbelievable that anybody could live here. It's just disgusting. You can't have it. It's a health violation, a health hazard. You just can't have it. So, now here, look at it. It took a crew team to, try to just put this back together, So slowly, surely, it's coming back together.
By the time the job is done, the cost of treatment exceeded $4,000. But it's a small price to pay to eliminate the dire health risks.
Good work. What do you guys think? Is it working?
Looks good.
You know why I know it's working? Look what's up there. They just got evicted.
It feels cleaner already when we walk in the house. It doesn't smell. All of our worries about the diseases and all the insects and all that stuff is a lot better now. So we'll sleep amazing tonight.
Coming up.
These things are vicious. It's gonna come after you.
The guys take on a skunk and lose. 2:30 p.m. Mike makes a return trip to Jessica's house to check the skunk traps. On his first trip with Jamie, they isolated the problem under the house, set traps, and sealed the crawl space. Today, Mike has brought Oliver for some on-the-job training.
Jamie and I were out here last week, and we set some skunk traps. The lady frantically called this morning saying, oh, they're in there. I smell them. They're stinking up the house again. Now, we sealed up the whole place, so I want to see. There's no way they could have got underneath there, so I got to figure out.
We can check it out.
I'll tell you what, I can see a problem already.
Immediately, Mike notices the screen he sealed has been torn off by a skunk trying to get out or back in.
Oh, look at this. That screen right there is supposed to be over that. Oh, yeah, there he is. Okay. Well, it smells pretty ripe, too.
Getting the skunk out from under the house is a delicate procedure. A single mistake could mean getting sprayed by the noxious chemical mixture that skunks are famous for.
So let me ask you this. How many skunk jobs have you done?
My first one, Mike.
This is your first one?
Yeah.
This is either going to be a memorable day or the smelliest day of your life. I've done probably about easily 200-300 skunk jobs. I've only been sprayed once.
Wow.
You know which one it was?
No.
My first one. This is it. You want the tarp to go from the front. Okay, push
Go
it
through the front.
over the top. And then you can get
to
it
the
out
sides.
there. Okay? These things are vicious, Oliver. Look at me. It's gonna come after you. You better be careful.
All right.
Okay. Kid, go for it. Be good.
Get in there.
The skunk has two glands that it can contract and fire up to 15 feet. The spray is an oily combination of methyl and butyl thiols, which gives it a distinctive sulfuric smell. Normally, a skunk will aim for the eyes, but can also create a pungent cloud of spray that soaks the victim.
Move slow. Don't get crazy. It's all about slow, steady movements. Remember, you're gonna have to cover it all the way through the back of the cage. But you don't want to lift the back of the cage and have the thing run to the front. Then you will definitely get sprayed. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. All right, should I take it out?
Pass her through.
Mike bags the skunk and congratulates Oliver on a job well done.
Oliver, keep going, dude.
Thank you.
Excellent job.
Whew, got my heart going.
But there's still one more trap to check.
Well, there's one more. We got another skunk trap that we put on the other side, so let's take a look at that one. Uh-oh.
One in there as well.
We just hit the daily double. Did a great job on the first one. It's your first job. You got without getting sprayed, so that's the most important thing. The downside of this is now this is your second one. And this one
Just right there?
you're probably gonna get sprayed on. There's no way we're gonna be able to tarp the cage.
Oh, no.
Because there's a 2x4 right here, and it's gonna be tough. But we're gonna do it really slow, and I'll walk you through it to hopefully not get sprayed. Okay, now this is it, right from here, dude. Okay, cover it, cover it, he's turning. Cover, cover, cover. Excellent. Oh, he sprayed you.
sprayed.
You dog. Here, see ya. That's what I was trying to avoid.
This is going through my respirator.
It smells so nasty back there right now. Even I can see him, his eyes are tearing up right now. It's a stinky job.
First time I smelled it through a respirator.
You feeling okay?
I spray again.
This is it, it's done. Leave it, it's good like there. Go throw it on top of your roof, we'll tie it down. I'll get the other one over here. Oh, that smells nasty. Okay. Oliver, the good news is we got a national forest about 5 miles from here, and we can release them over there.
Okay.
What'd you think about your first skunk, Jeff?
That's nasty. If I didn't get sprayed, it would have been fine, but I got sprayed. They won't even let us in.
All right, let's go, we'll get out of here and we'll go release them up into the woods.
All right.
Before invading Jessica's crawl space, these hills were the natural habitat for skunks. Unless fire drives them out, they have no reason to leave.
That's smelling ripe. There he goes. Go away. Go, 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 go. Okay, let him go. Go, run. Be free. One down, one to go. Okay, go, go, go. Little one, go, run. Run for your life. Make your new home.
Go follow your partner.
That's a pretty skunk, though.
That is.
See that? What restaurant do you want to eat at? Because I'm sure we'll get quick service.
No, no.
So they'll kick us out of there like right
They won't even let us in.